1998 BC 27. We have this series, the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of a sub n times x to the n. And we're told that this is a Taylor series that converges to f of x for all real numbers x. And we want to find what is f prime of 1. Now the easiest way to do this, if you know that f of x is the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of a sub n times x to the n, then f prime of x is just going to be the derivative of the general term there. And so a sub n is a constant, x to the n, we're going to bring down the n, multiply that times a sub n, and reduce the exponent from n to n minus 1. And so that would be, without actually writing out a number of terms and then taking the derivative and then finding the general term all over again, the quickest way is just to use the derivative of the general term there. Now, if we're looking for f prime of 1, then that would simply be found by replacing x with 1, and 1 to any power is going to give us 1, and so we're going to end up with, sorry, I should have written the series notation above there, n equals 0 to infinity of a sub n to the, n times a sub n. Now in the previous one, I'll fix that also, that one should have just been written as a series. So f of x is the sum from n is 0 to infinity of a sub n x to the n. F prime would just be the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of n. We brought down the n. The a sub n is a constant. It stays as it was. Then x to the n becomes x to the n minus 1. To find f prime of 1, we're simply going to substitute x equals 1, and x to any power will still be 1, and we'll end up with the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of n times a sub n, and that gives us the answer of D. So the moral of this story is that when you're trying to find the derivative of a Taylor series, all you need to do is take the derivative of the general term itself, and that will help you a lot.